Hey everyone, it's November 15th, and that means that if today's your birthday, you share it with serial killer Robert Lee Walden, who murdered at least 3 women between 1989 and 1992, and that is him right over there. Born in Chicago in 1966, Walden was raised by an alcoholic father who had a hard time maintaining employment, even being convicted of public indecency, and who frequently verbally abused him and his siblings. His sister attempted suicide as a teenager, and he also has made claims that he was sexually abused as a boy, but that is, as of yet, unsubstantiated. To the outside world, however, it seemed to be an idyllic family, with Walden excelling in school and at sports, even being offered a baseball scholarship to college before a knee injury ended his playing time. He did attend college, and after graduating, joined the Air Force, serving for a year before being discharged when he was caught attempting to pass a bad check. Walden had taken up the bottle himself by this point and would frequently drink to excess, which might explain why he decided to move to Tucson, Arizona. Seriously, why else would someone move there? When he did, he met a 16-year-old unwed mother, and the two became a couple, soon marrying against her family's wishes. As you might expect, he was abusive towards his child bride, often beating her even when she became pregnant with his own baby. He frequently forced her to engage in sex against her wishes, which at the time was legal in Arizona, not being outlawed until 1988 when it became a Class 6 felony, the least severe type, with a typical punishment of probation if it was even prosecuted at all. That wasn't upgraded until 2005, despite strong opposition from some in the state legislature, and bills trying to allow women to sever custodial rights of their rapists have been stalled over the issue of spousal rape. Great job, Arizona! Walden's bad behavior wasn't confined to his home, as in 1989 he was charged with a hit and run on a bicyclist, followed a month later by choking a hitchhiker he had picked up. He was sent to a boot camp program, but after stealing candy from his fellow inmates, he was kicked out and just put on probation. Finding work as an exterminator, he had free movement throughout the community, which coincided with a series of rapes in the area. Walden was using his job as cover for scouting out potential victims and sexually assaulting them when the coast was clear. In 1990, his attacks advanced to murder when, during the act of raping a woman, he beat her to death, dumping her body behind a Circle K where it was found by her husband. He continued his assaults, stabbing a woman the next year who survived the attack, as well as choking a woman with a cord to a hairdryer, who was able to give his description to the police, in addition to murdering a woman with a cinder block. In June of 1991, Walden murdered the neighbor of a previous sexual assault victim, slashing her throat when he was unable to choke her to death. But based on the previous description, a composite drawing was made, which his wife saw and realized she was married to the perpetrator. After calls to investigators from his probation officer and wife, Walden was picked up and charged with rape and murder. He was convicted and sent to death row, where he remains to this day, despite multiple appeals which have all been denied. Walden's story has been featured on the TV series Evil Lives Here, Evil Lives Here, in which his former wife gives an interview where she expresses the desire to attend his eventual execution. If this is your birthday, I hope you have a great day. Leave me a comment so I can wish you a happy birthday. If you know someone whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Robert Lee Walden, I say, happy birthday, you bastard.